The Phoenix House is here on 35th Street in West End. It's located in the former West End Christian Academy. In fact, the school's logo is still at the center court in the old gymnasium. As the home of the Phoenix House, the building is still molding people, educating and training people who are fighting addiction. John Tyler is the clinical director at the Phoenix House.
We believe that helping to reintegrate into employment, helping to reintegrate into the recovery community of whatever situation, living environment that they go to after us, we believe that those are monumentally important.
The hallways here don't look much different than they did years ago. There are signs everywhere, inspirational quotes, hopefully to send the right message, encourage those who are discouraged, and remind folks in this battle of survival to not give up.
Like the old saying in this business is like, these are not bad people trying to get good, these are sick people trying to get well.
Ted Sexton, the longtime sheriff of Tuscaloosa County, didn't have to be brought up to speed on drug abuse, addiction, or recovery. He dealt with that for 3 decades.
In my 40-year career in law enforcement, there were 2 issues that were pervasive and that were creating so many issues in our community. That was mental health and substance abuse. In this particular position here, you deal with both. Addiction is a disease. My father was an alcoholic. I grew up with an alcoholic, and then saw it again here. So I had the opportunity to be able to deal with substance abuse. There's hardly a family in Tuscaloosa County that has not been affected. And recovery's not pretty. It's about having folks around you that are supportive, but also that will hold you accountable and make you responsible.
I just met Heath Griffin 5 minutes before I interviewed him. You just like Heath right off the bat. He's been clean for months and always honest.
You give me 10 minutes and I'll get myself in trouble.
Heath Griffin made up his mind that family, friends, just living is more important than any drug. He told me that he's pretty sure he wouldn't even be around now if it wasn't for the Phoenix House. And he'll never forget that.
You remember the people that pick you up. It's not the ones that kick you down, it's the ones that picking you up. The ones that, you gotta forget the ones that are kicking you down, because they're not gonna be around. It's the ones that lift you up and keep you going.
John Tyler feels the same way. Who better to counsel others than someone who's been there? Would he be alive today without the Phoenix House?
I 100% don't think I would be. I had a very high level alcohol and drug problem, and I 100% do not believe that I could have kept going at the same rate that I was going.
The Phoenix House isn't a showplace. The old school looks like, well, an old school. But plush carpet and fancy drapes don't have much to do with fighting addiction. People who care and people who won't give up on you is far more important. The success rate at the Phoenix House is 63%.
Anything over 50% is good, but our goal is to get someone day by day through the first 12 weeks, get them to a 6-month period, be able to get them to a year. If you can get somebody to a year, you have a 75% chance of getting them to 5 years. If we can get somebody to 5 years, then that goes up exponentially into the 90% that they'll be clean over a 5-year period.
A capital improvement campaign is in the works here. They do want to make the facility more efficient and nicer for folks who come here, but the goals won't change. Lives will. That's the spirit of Alabama. Mike Royer, WVUA 23 News.